already is one of the hardest part of the game to optimize this slide, which was not that great in this run. Usually look at the time during this loading time, and I almost lost 1 second. Like the best you can get is 12.3, 12.4. So yeah, it wasn't the best slide, but a low 13 is already good. And then boom, I'm losing 3 seconds because I'm not going for Murphy skip anymore. If you don't know, you can actually do 2 jumps which are almost frame perfect. It's not very clear, but kinda RNG in frame perfect. So 1 jump here and then 1 jump to skip Murphy. And that saved 3 seconds, but I prefer to do this, trigger Murphy, and then 1 roll boost. If you don't know what a roll boost is, basically I'm doing a quick succession of inputs. Maybe you can watch frame by frame. So I'm walking. Here I'm stopping. You can see my joystick is in neutral position. And then here I shoot. Yeah, 1 or 2 frames later I press strafe and forward, like slightly later. Shoot, strafe, forward, and jump. And with those inputs, now all of my rolls are actually slightly faster than my walking speed, my running speed. And that's why I like to do it, because here I got 2 rolls. So that's kinda fast. Even though I could have done it earlier, as you can see my first roll is not full roll. So I lost some frames here. And now, yeah, another roll boost to keep rolling like this. Because if you stay in the ground more than 56 frames, so about 1 second, you lose your roll boost. Here you can actually roll like this and somehow grab the lump, but for me it's not consistent, I don't really like it. And I prefer to have a good line like this, jumping. I don't think I lose a lot of time like this. And here we have the choice between going the right path here or left path here. It's kinda the same. To me the left path might be slightly faster when you roll boost actually. But it doesn't really matter. It's personal preferences. And then this was actually kinda bad. I think I could have done it in 1 roll. Like I jumped to be sure here, but I think I could have done it without a jump. And that's how usually when I enter the cutscene I look at the timer. And a good run is a 54. Here, since the slide was not that great and small optimization mistakes, I lost like 1 second here. Or 4 seconds compared to a run with Murphy skip. But it's still decent, of course. Good climb here, and overall, yeah, I'm losing 1.4 compared to gold, which is... My gold is a good gold optimized, but without Murphy skip. And 114 woods is it's a very good time. Average for me, but a good time. Then the first air swim, so this one should be consistent, and this was fast here. 128, 127 even when I triggered the air swim. This is very fast. My best pace ever, I think, was 126. So only 1 second behind, it's very good. Here you can somehow get a boost but I have no idea how to make it consistent. It's like 0.5 optimization. We go up. And yeah, also look at the global timer here. And for me, a sub 2 pace is very good. So 158, we are good. Here I like to wait before roll boosting, so I'm only doing 2 full rolls. Probably one of the fastest ways. Climbing this tree is very hard to do optimally. I'm still not sure if I do it like optimally, but it's still kinda good. Now for this slide, for this river, I like to fall down, not jump. It gives me a good kinda setup for it. And by jumping... can I do it frame perfect? Yeah. You want to jump around here to have the polygon, like we say. We have a kinda polygon where it's flat. For some reason it gives you a roll boost, and here I got it. That's why I jump again and roll. And that way, with a good slide and roll boost, I don't have to matter about this fish. If you're slow, you have to jump over it or cancel the damage. If you're fast enough, you don't have to worry about it. And here I still have my roll boost. The 241 is very good. I think my best pace ever was a 239 or 240. So yeah, this pace is still very, very good. Not for long. Yeah, this was I say it in the run, but this was kinda late. Because I'm stupid and I don't spam the right button. Yeah, I started to spam late. Just a frame loss, some frames. So here we can't roll at all, so we can't roll boost, unfortunately. Just some lines optimizations. And here, yeah, first RNG of the run are those barrels. I think it was kinda good because you can go through it, but it's just annoying if you don't have invulnerability frames here and you have a barrel. That's where the RNG can be annoying. Yeah, no issue here. And we are soon getting to the best skip in the game, the cake clip. So yeah, first here you can actually damage boost, but I think yeah, I got the hitless strats. It doesn't really matter, but if you get boost, it's slightly better. I still jump, even though like jumping is slower than just running, but I jump to avoid the bullets. We kill the parrot for the ladder later. And yeah, not a good cycle for this parrot. Sometimes you can just go. The parrot shots are RNG as well. You will shoot between 1 and 3 bullets. So depending on that, sometimes you don't have to wait. And there is actually a pacifist strat. You don't have to kill this parrot, but I'm pretty sure it's actually faster to kill it, because otherwise your movement after the cage skip is way slower. So even though it's kinda like 3 seconds time save, then you are slower and it's a very stupid strat you can easily miss, so really not worth it. And yeah, the cage clip. So I like to set it up with look mode. It's not mandatory, you can do it without it, but I liked my visual cue here. Look at the dark shadow here to have a good setup for the angle. And then I barely wait, like when he stopped moving I immediately jump, and I fail it of course, but second try is still very good for me. Like a sub 410 is very good for cage clip. And we get the lum. No hover here, just trust it. You will land. Of course if you die here without taking the lum, the run is dead. And yeah, 424 death, 426 respawn is very good. And then we can roll after the respawn, so roll boost of course. And this part is actually hard as well to optimize. I think I did very well here. I'm never sure what's the fastest here, if it's faster like to hover back here, or to grab the net like this and continue. It shouldn't change a lot of things, just frame saviors. It was good, jumping over the lasers. And yet, missed bullet, unfortunate. So we enter the cutscene at 4:56. Recently I was really used at getting 4:54 or 55, and then here I get 56 because of the missed bullet at the end, missed switch. But yeah, it's still very good pace. For now, but it won't last very long. So for now we don't care. We could roll boost here, it doesn't really matter. It's very annoying with the camera. Sometimes if you jump here, the camera will just turn around and you lose time. That's why I don't like to roll boost. But the good thing is that if you jump here, you will bonk against the pipe. So your jump is lower, so it's kinda fast. But yeah, it's bad with the camera. And now we have fast machine strat. First one easy. Never fail it, of course. Yeah, for now, this is very good. And yeah, I don't like to do it second time. I will... you will see why. It's because of this. Like, if I do the fast strat, this bomb is actually way later than this. And it's harder to snipe it. So most of the time I will just miss it and lose time because of it. So that's why I like to do it first and third try. But here, you might wonder why, but I didn't went for it. I actually discovered it while watching the video. I have no idea why, okay? Don't ask me why. I was actually failing it like earlier, but I think I just forgot during the run. Hello Ryan, thank you. Yeah, so kinda slow. But kinda slow, especially for this. The late cutscene. So let's see, the cutscene is actually supposed to trigger like... yeah, like now. So 6:06. Yeah, it's a 3 seconds time loss for no reason. Sometimes it happens and we don't know why. So far, this is the biggest time loss of this run. And then we skip the cutscene. So we wait before skipping the cutscene, otherwise we respawn near the machine, so it's faster to wait. And my visual cues, it's just Lee blinking here. When he stops blinking, I skip. And here I just skipped slightly earlier, like 1 or 2 frames earlier, so the camera is stuck. Which is kinda annoying because my movement here is bad because of it. Just a small time loss. But this, like, late cutscene, no fast barrel throw, and bad movement mean that it's not... the pace is not that great anymore for me. Like, I'm watching this time global timer again, and yeah. A good pace for me is sub 640, so it's barely above it, but not too bad, of course. Some roll boost here, we just have enough lanes to do 3 roll boost. And roll boosting is good here because we can do 3-1 here, 3-1 here. And then you can actually keep the roll boost here. like if you shoot now 2 or 3 times, it should aim at the cage and not the parrot, and you should keep the roll boost. But if you shoot too late, like I did, you don't roll, so you lose the roll boost. So here I was not roll boosting, and yeah, the tornado skip. So here I set up the GLM. If you don't know the GLM, how to explain it fast is that we set up a grab position here. The first one was not that bad. I think it could have worked. Yeah, this should work, but just to be safe, I prefer to have my hand like this with the border of the wall here. And this is the perfect setup. And here it was the roll boost, so if I was able to keep my roll boost, I wouldn't have to do the setup again. And yeah, with that grab position, we will move it with some precise jumps here. Usually I set up my position, my angle with look mode, but since, as I said, the pace was not that great, I didn't go for look mode and was just YOLO, let's try to be fast and otherwise a reset. But yeah, we jump and we try to hover when we land. Difficulty of it is that if you hover too early, you will just go high up because of the tornado. And if you hover too late, you don't move your grab position as you would want to. So yeah, that was good, that was bad, that was good, that was bad. Sometimes I hover late, I messed up the timing, kinda good. And yeah, so it was like 3 good jumps, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, kind of 4. You can see a small teleportation here. So that's actually Rayman trying to grab the position we set up earlier. That's actually entering a wall because we moved it. But there is this slope that cuts the teleportation. We can't really do it in one jump, but sometimes we have some bounces that are very fast. I can actually show you. This is a fast GLM. It was fast for the time. So you see here I set up the look position, the angle, and boom, 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 and we go. So yeah, this is very fast, that's why I published it on YouTube. And you can see it's not one jump, it's actually, well, what's important is not the jump, but when you land, and that's why when you get those small bounces like this, it's actually very fast. So yeah, as you can see, compared to this, I lost a few seconds for sure. Like, yeah, jump at 53, tuck, 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 get the teleport at 55, so 2 seconds. And here, so 18.5. And 26. So as you can see, I lost time to tornado skip. 7.5. No, it's 7.5, so I lost 5.5 compared to a perfect tornado skip. So yeah, overall I lost... I think I lost 12 seconds compared to goal in this fairy glade. Oh yeah, that was kinda slow because one shot didn't connect, so I had to shoot one more time. At least this what went well. We can skip it incidents. And yeah, you can see I'm losing 12.6 compared to gold, so like 14 seconds I would say overall. So not a great pace. It's decent, but recently I got way better paces out of Glade, like 10 seconds ahead of this. So for now it's a chill run, nothing crazy. Marshes, as usual, we try to hold strafe as much as we can. But when we're holding strafe, we are faster, but we can't move, so... I got the 3 cages. I usually look at, this timer. I'm not looking at this global timer, but more like the speed timer. And when I have a 103 here, I know it's a good start for the split. So it was a good marshes one. Yeah, we can skip the rest of marshes. Be careful about that fish. And yeah, at the end, I prefer to do this. Like I hold up and right on D-pad, and I spam shoot and enter. This is shoot, this is enter. And that way I can spam enter. Otherwise you have to press enter and time your jump to break the cage. Like the other solution is to skip the cutscene and immediately jump and break the cage. It's probably the same, honestly. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, 0.4 lost. It's a good marshes. I set up my load work point. So if you don't know, so show this. After every level, the game asks if I want to save, and I don't want to save. So I'm holding down, wait a bit, like a few frames, then select no. Because we are using a glitch called load warp. And the setup for it, so I'm looking at the position of Rayman, and when it's like at the center of the waterfall, I'm pressing pause, escape. So that sets up the load warp point at Bayou. And here we have the cutscene movement. So for this I'm using Torque's visual cue. So if you don't know the movement during the cutscene here, we want to go to Walk of Life, which is on the left. But going left during this cutscene is very, very hard for some reason. We always go either forward or right. So to go left, I'm holding strafe, and when the bomb hits the bridge here, you start holding left. I'm holding strafe and left when the bomb hits. So here, holding left. And usually it should work. Usually. Then we have the famous boing boing strat. The goal is to hit like the webs like this, boing boing. But it can be annoying. My visual cue is to be to the right of the lumps here, and then I aim for this grass interrogation question mark here. And it should work, but sometimes not. So here you can also not jump, which is in theory faster, because jumping is like airtime is slower, but you can get an annoying camera, so I'd rather jump. And yeah, with the grass is solid and you want to jump as late as possible. Oh, Rayman Revolution music, by the way. But not too late. Sometimes if you're even too late, you can miss the top lum. So yeah, I'm not sure where yeah, it was not too late here. There have been like a few pixels away, but it was risky for this lum. If you jump late enough, just do one hover boost. So hover boosting is just triggering the hover while strafing, Go slightly faster like this. It should make it. You can make it even without hovering, but it's very risky. And yeah, the vine section here is very annoying, but this is actually fast. Triggering roll boost here because we have some mandatory jumps here, so some free rolls. Here, Lee is despawned. So yeah, hover boosting here, as you can see, I'm holding strafe and spamming hover, kinda spamming, timing it. So here we are. Take the lump on the left, of course, to have a better line. And trigger the last roll boost here. Should be the fastest to trigger here. And if you have good jumps, you don't have to hover here, like this. Chain the roll boost. And finally use the load warp, so if I don't save, I can load my 0% save file and keep the lumps without completing the level. To know exactly when I need to press escape and load my save file, I'm not looking at the lump, I'm looking at the counter here. That's why if you don't look at the counter, sometimes you can wonder, wait, I did actually take the lump here? But yeah, just look at the counter and press escape when you see 50 here. That's what I do. 50 boom. And we go back to the bayou. So here there is PC dependent strat, a hardware dependent strat that I cannot do with my PC. But if you press escape at the right timing, the barrel will spawn earlier, which saves like 1 or 2 seconds. It's kinda annoying, but too bad. So yeah, we're trying to jump as early as possible. Like when I'm in the corner here, and when I see that it's aligned with the corner here, I jump. And for this cage, I actually look at the red lump, and when Rayman grabs the red lump, I know that it's he will grab the yellow lumps. Like I grab it, and immediately I turn back, and the yellow lumps comes to me. And here my visual cue is like this green dot, kinda. I trigger just one roll boost because why not? We just optimize the lines, of course. We have to jump for those lumps. And here, the damage boost. So yeah, you have to break this cage to free a purple lump. But we can do the damage boost. Like this. Which is very easy, right? So yeah, this run has several very clutch moments, and this is the first one. So what happened is, I'm not too sure, but I think my line is not that great here. My visual cue is like I turn around this corner, but I probably went too far here. Then I jump right after the hook animation. But I got hit too early, not at the top of my jump, and that's why this is very close. Well, it's actually, it doesn't make it, but we have some frames to jump, like this frame. Yeah, you can see I pressed jump, like right after, we have 1 or 2 frames to jump, and I pressed at the right frame. Boom, saved. Clutch number 1. I mean, if you fail it, it's like a 10 seconds time loss, it's not too bad. And I'm still not that sure for that timing, but to be sure to have this lump, I'm here and I wait. I think that was a good timing. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yep, clutch number 1. The previous one, right before this one, actually died here. I missed the purple lump, like I shoot here and here, but not here. And yeah, those lumps, hitboxes, are kinda lenient. I know I just enter here and jump and they will come to me. And coming up, the GLM. So again, we are going to set up a grab position. So here to set up, for some reason it's way more consistent if you do it with D-pad. That's why here I stop. You can see me like, here I'm with the joystick. And boom, I stop immediately after, press down, this time with D-pad. Like I look at the line here. Press D-pad when I'm here. And that should give me a good grab around here. And then I got the small teleportation, so that's good. And yeah, the hover jump, so I'm cutting my jumps with hover to be faster. And yeah, when I passed this like light green zone, I know I can go for it. So here I could have gone for it. Oh, I actually went for it, never mind. I thought I was going a safety jump, but actually no. So this was fast. Yeah, but unfortunately, yeah, I remember I lost time, but it's actually here. The camera was not great, and actually I didn't jump forward, I did a second grab, so I lost like 1 or 2 seconds here. You don't really see it with the wall, but I lost time, and that's why here I don't have a good barrel cycle and I get crushed, so another second lost. Oh yeah, I don't get the fast strat here. So here the fastest strat is to just jump at the right timing against him and shoot. And you just go forward without barely losing any time. But I jumped. Look at how close this is. Like I'm literally inside him. Literally inside him, and nope, the game says nope. Didn't get touched. Yeah, this is. As I said, this one has some clutch moments, but also some. Not clutch, you know, but it's close, but nope, it doesn't work. And this is one of them. Yep, nice video game. So I had to do this. It's slightly slower, but honestly, it's not a big time. Only risk is that if you don't have a good timing for this, you can get crushed again. This is another like 1 or 2 second time loss. Here during this cutscene, you want to hold strafe to have a good camera. And yeah, the cycle here shouldn't be too annoying. Sometimes you have to jump, but usually it's free. I'm never too sure what's the best timing, but I think my timing is good. I'm looking like this. I'm jumping around this, like I'm spamming shoot and jumping around here, turning the camera, and the cage should break. Because if you jump too early, the cage will still not be like spawned, kinda. Like you will see it, but it will not be broken. And if you jump too late, you're losing time, of course. You want to break the cage as early as possible. And we break this one while we wait for the team C. Yep, swap points while we wait. And we finished with 50 lumps, but we didn't break one cage because of the purple lump skip. So we don't get the bonus level at the end, which is like a 0.5 second time save, load less, but yeah, we have 2 loading times. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2. Like, we have only 1 here, and I think otherwise we would have 1 extra actually. Which says like 0.5 load less and 1 full second RTA. Yeah, for some reason the video is 30 FPS. It was the same for the stream, so Water and Ice is in 30 FPS, but Water and Ice was trash anyway, so it doesn't matter. So here, yeah, we grab the lump and die as soon as possible. Should not be too early, otherwise you can miss 1 lump, but I look at the pool. If you walk past, like above the pool, you should get all 3 lumps. And we trigger the roll boost. This is one of the most satisfying way to roll boost, like those slopes. It's when you see one, like someone who roll boost and someone who doesn't roll boost, you really see a big speed difference. So here, yeah, we just optimize the line. If you don't go too high here, you don't really have to die. And when I grab the last red lump, I go up. Yeah, break the cage. And here I actually failed. I think I said it in the video, but when you enter water, you want to shoot to cancel this animation, basically. You can see here, so I missed the cancel. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as what's coming up. So here it's still not optimized, I think, but going up here is very annoying. It was not too bad. But when you are wrong here, Rayman will go up anyway, so we don't have to press jump anymore. Grab all the lumps. That was kinda safe. Usually, if you grab the 3rd lump, you can just jump back, and you will automatically grab the last one. So that's kinda what I did actually. Like 1, 2, 3, jump back, and boom, you grab the last one. And here you can see the shoot cancel. Boom, that's faster, you can see. That's faster, but yeah. Tragic moment now. So the history behind this is that we actually have a setup for it. So we can make it actually kinda consistent. But at some point for the sub-hour grind, we were like at we had 20 or 30 seconds to lose in all of the run to get sub-hour. So I was like, I don't have any time to do any setup. Like the stop is like 4 or 5 seconds, so I was like, I don't have any time. I will just try to go to it first try. And if it doesn't work, then the run is dead. So that moment I stopped doing the setup. Usually it goes well, I get it like first try, second try, third try, sometimes like 4th, 5th try. But here, this happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep, this is painful. 9, and 10. So yeah, 2 seconds lost every try. Basically, this is very annoying because yeah, if you don't set up your angle, it's just a visual. You need to be like straight towards the wall and have a good timing for shoot, like going down and shoot. Usually it goes well, but yeah, that was bad. Then here we have to actually do this movement because we have the death plane here to dodge. And we have one boost to get here. Like, boom, this was a boost. Because, of course, this is going to be very close. My visual cues for this slump is actually when he turns around towards me, like he sees me, and like it's not very precise when I say it, but 0.5 later I turn around and he goes towards me. Then we have a second boost to have here, and yeah, grab the lumps. So I have an audio cue, because it is possible to grab all the lumps right now. But my cue to know if it's possible or not is when I'm starting to get the droning sound and the droning like animation for the oxygen bar, the air bar. I need to grab the lump, then having the droning sound. And here, boom, it happened now. So before grabbing the lump, so I knew I couldn't go for the last lump. That's why I turn around and we are fine with like 1 second left maybe. So technically the fastest route for any percent will be grabbing all the lumps here, then skipping the first lump in Fairy Glade 1 for during the Fairy Glade revisit. So yeah, about 20-22 seconds lost on the first map. For the slides I didn't explain it, but you want to hold strafe and do diagonal jumps, like I'm looking diagonal compared to the slope, and the opposite direction where I want to go. So I'm looking left to go right. And here, yeah, I bonk against the fence here. Go faster. It was not the best slide, but average slide for me. And here, yeah, the thing strat. So here I jump and I'm holding R3. This is my thing button. Yes, this is weird, but this is where I put it. And if you hold it before entering the cutscene, hold it long enough. Like, don't release it too early, otherwise it won't work. You have control of Rayman during the cutscene. We can barely hear him. And yeah, you just have to jump, like release the purple lump, otherwise it's a soft lock. And then Axel skip with lump boosts, which is slightly faster, I think. And yes, this was actually too fast. Yeah. This is actually clutch moment number 2. Doesn't really look like it, but I had too much momentum. I'm pretty sure, we will never know of course, but I'm pretty sure if I continue straightforward like this, I would have missed the slide and just fell. Or sometimes you have the top of the slide which gives you a very low weird jump. And I knew this, I was like, I don't feel like it, so I actually jumped more like towards the right. And as you can see, yeah, you can see where I land, even though I was right. So yeah. I think I was right. I wouldn't have made it, I think I would have died if I didn't go to the right. It was very, very close jump. Like, I'm pressing jump now. Now. So yeah, very, very, very close Axel skip. And this is kinda bad, but it's because of the clutch. I was not very focused on it, but you can actually start your roll boost while dodging the attack. Like, I do one normal jump here instead of triggering roll boost, so I have to jump again while triggering roll boost. Hello Rayman roll. Just to get 2 roll boosts, or 3. Am I roll boosting here? Yeah, I think I'm roll boosting, I'm not even sure. And yeah. So yeah, unfortunate time loss. losing 22 seconds. My gold is it's decent. I might be able to save like 0.5 or even 1 full second, but it's a very good gold. And yeah, entering many hills. So let's just take a break for the pace. So first, yeah, 22 seconds lost here. So you might think this is a bad start, and that's the case. But that's actually good, because that's where I was like, okay, this is what I call a Capway skip pace. Because yeah, later on, like in 5 minutes, there is potentially the hardest skip of the run that can save 30 seconds. But it's so hard and you have to get it first try that for good paces I'm not going for it. And some bad paces, like this one, I wanted to go for it to kinda save the pace. If I don't go for it, it's 24 seconds time lost compared to best. So it would have been like 59:41. Yes. After EEC, EP best possible time, so pretty much sub-hour dead, except if I play it perfectly, but it's very unlikely. So yeah, it's a bad pace, but that's why I went for the 30 seconds time less saved, so it's not that bad. And also, remember that best possible time. 59:17 at 18 minutes of run, okay? 59:17. We'll check it every 10 minutes. It's kind of fun, you'll see. So here, yeah, we skip the cutscene. Hey, it's kind of tricky to do this part fast. You want to shoot around here. If you shoot too early, your shot will despawn before hitting the switch. So go, yeah, around here, shoot. I'm slightly too far, but it's kinda good. And then you want to turn around but still look at the switch. If you don't look at the switch anymore, the switch will despawn. So you have to be careful, otherwise the shot will despawn or the switch will despawn. So yeah, precise movement. And then when you can hear the jingle, we can turn the camera. And my visual cue is around here to trigger the shell. And yeah, here I like to roll boost. It doesn't save a lot of time, I think, especially since if you don't roll boost, you can be very precise with your jump, like the place where you jump, and still grab the lum. And when you roll boost, you kind of have to be safe and go slightly far away to grab it. But yeah, 2 roll boost here and 1 more roll boost here, so it's not too bad. So yeah, dodging Murphy here, in case you don't know, Murphy can be very annoying here. Like you have to, it's actually tricky. Like you have to jump out of the shell. Jump, don't shoot too early or you can shoot the shell and Run is dead pretty much. So yeah, wait for the shell to destroy the door. Shoot, so you cancel your animation and you break the cage. The cage is not like you can destroy it immediately, I think. You have to wait, then immediately turn around and jump, but you have to dodge Murphy, which is around here, the Murphy zone. So you can try the tricky part. Easy to mess up. Then I shoot as early as possible to hit them. That was a decent fight. And now, yeah, the cage snipe here. So I first fail it, but kinda close. My visual cue is that, like, when I'm here, I put the camera against the wall here. You can see that this is my camera input, by the way, like camera left. So I turn camera as left as possible. I'm here and I look at, like, this is a black line. Yeah, you can see it here. And if it's right to the left of the black line, I know it will hit. And then you just have to walk towards this here to spawn the cage. and just trust it should work. And yeah, just one small optimization here. This is a cutscene trigger where Rayman stops and jump, so we jump above the cutscene trigger to save some frames. And this is a good first map, like 52-23. You can get a 51. Only thing I missed was the first cage snipe, but it was fast. Now the shell trigger, you can all boost here actually, but from what I've tested it barely saves time. Just like you do 2 roll boosts here, to jump here, and then you get 1 free roll boost here, so that's why it's not too bad. Yeah. And yeah, here it was not that optimal, because you can just break the cage, and here I could have turned around already. Yeah, it was still good. Sometimes you can turn around very early, actually miss some lumps, and the lump will come back to you now. Now shell ride. That was kinda good, I think. Yeah, for now we are boosting. I'm just stopping. Oh, I slightly stopped. Yeah, but overall that was a very good shell. Just here that was kinda safe. This is one part I could improve. And yeah, the shell jump. I still fail it sometimes. And here there is a small optimization you can do here. I think Torx do it. Let's see how he does it. He's boosting more than me here, and as you can see, as I told you, you can just boost, trust it. Oh, that was close. Oh, okay, never mind, he didn't do it well. You can actually jump on the barrel and break the cage like this, but it's very weird, and I fail it sometimes, it saves 0.5, so I don't like it. I'd rather do this, load. Yeah, losing 0.2, mostly because of the shell, like when I was not boosting. But good, great many heals. Compared to perfect many heals, I lost like 1.5. So we are back to many heal, to fair Glade. And GLMR swim. Not a lot of things to say here. Just here you need to release your direction, your joystick, just for at least 1 frame when you grab the ledge. Like boom, as you see here, I'm releasing. Immediately jump and putting forward again. If you hold forward, it will not work. I don't really know why. And yeah, that was kind of fast because you want to hover. You don't as less as possible. And yeah, that was not a lot of hover, so that's good. And actually, I also cancelled the water animation, as I said. Here, boom, I shoot, so I cancel animation and I can immediately move. So this is very good. And this is the lump we can skip if we get all the lumps in water and ice, all the lumps during the air swim. And yeah, this time we are grabbing the loading zone from there. And here this is a very good, I think this is my best first map for early Coin Cave 1. Usually I get a mid 37, that's a mid 36, so yeah, very good start for the split. So again, 2 roll boosts here. Same strat for the slide, but I think this time like I jumped here. I think I'm supposed to jump like here, and I was here. So yeah, it's kind of precise, but yeah, no roll boost. Yeah, and as I told you, if you're not fast enough, you have to jump above the fish. You have to jump, or there is another strat that's kinda stupid, but you can also like take the damage and shoot to cancel the damage animation, but it's not consistent for me. So you see, we use Darnox setup, of course. I stuck the camera towards the left as usual, and hold forward and just right for a few frames. And the clip is not consistent, but I got it first twice, it's actually very good. And here, yeah, I'm hesitating for one reason. Look at this. It's happening sometimes. It's very weird. As you can see here, I'm just holding my direction input, so Rayman is moving. And now, like I released my directional inputs here, and Rayman starts running for no reason. Like all those 4 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, but the first one was still because I was holding, like, yeah, those one doesn't count, but from here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I didn't do anything, he's just running, yeah, just wants to walk. So that's why, like, by muscle memory, I'm pressing the right inputs, but I'm like, oh, okay, I need to stop because I was not supposed to walk here. So I go back to the right position, refocus, and do the jump. So, like 1 second time loss for, or maybe one, not one, but small time loss for nothing. And this is the moment we all been waiting for. At the right time. So this could be faster, of course, but here I'm safe. So as I said, 59, 6, 17, the same pace, but it's not good enough for me to get sub-hour, so I wanted to go for it. So yeah, when you enter here, you can be faster, you can just YOLO it, I guess, and trigger roll boost, roll here, and immediately jump. But I do one setup here, because first, the jump is very close, as you will see. Technically, yes, Rayman Roy, but the thing is, the trick is very hard, so it's way harder to finish a good run with Capoe Skip than finish it without. But technically it saved 30 seconds, so if his run got Capoe Skip and he got the exact same run afterward, it would have been a sub-hour. So yeah, I set up the angle, roll boost here. So yeah, roll boost gives you actually a small boost when you jump. Sometimes, it's kind of weird. Yeah, he didn't practice it a lot, and yeah, he's still not consistent enough to go for it, for now. As you can see, it's not... Yeah, I put the jump here, so jump is definitely good. Hover here, the hover is good. And this is clutch moment number 2. The jump was good, hover was good, and still it barely made it. So yeah, when it's very close like this, you just have to wait and trust it, and it ends up working. But yeah, that barely made it, and that's why I want to wait before going for it. Because that way, if I fail the jump, I can save it with the plum. Like the plum is grown here, so I can shoot it and land on it. But here, no need for it. And now the cap was keep setup. So yeah, basically I look at the bulb here. I want to line up my shoe with it and look at straight the corner here. So yeah, straight. I wasn't. Honestly, this was not necessary, but I wanted to be sure, so I went for look mode one more time. Yeah, you can see the shoe here. One jump, and the thing is, Rayman kinda slipped off the visual cue here. It happens sometimes, and that's why I was kinda annoyed and still like went back to where it's supposed to be. And yeah, the jump. I don't have any big visual cues to explain, it's just practicing timings. You have some precise timings. So first for when you turn back. No, wait, it doesn't stop here. Yeah, here. So, sorry, yeah, one jump, then jump forward. So one timing to go like back. You can see the joystick here, boom. First timing. Then second timing when you start to hover, here. Then third timing when you stop hovering to land on the plum as fast as possible. And then the last timing is to jump like as late as possible, like the limit of the plum. If you do this correctly, it works, hopefully. But yeah, 4 very precise timings, so it's far from being easy, of course. But to me, with enough practice, maybe one day we can be kinda consistent at it. It's still a recent trick, so we don't have a lot of practice. You can actually grab... there are 2 things we can do faster here, like with the grabs. The first one, very stupid, is to actually go here. It's actually how Robin discovered it. You can grab the ledge immediately, but it's actually a bit higher, so harder to grab than this one. That's why I always go for this one. And also, sometimes what can happen is that if you hold forward here, Rayman will go through the wall. I noticed it happens usually when you have one hand above another, like left hand is here and right hand is here. And if you hold forward, you just enter the wall, you just clip the wall. But it can be risky because if you don't clip and don't jump at the right timing, Rayman will just fall. And that would be kinda sad. Is there any way to delete the permanent right to fix in the corner of the screen if you use it? Yes. Actually... I can show you like this. Go to right to fix config. And you need to... Yeah, I think you need to remove this. You should have this enabled, and that's why you have something in the corner. That's not allowed in runs, like because it means you have a mode loaded, so to be sure nobody use a mod, if you have the mod enabled, you have the thing in the corner. So yeah, so 2 ways to save time, but kinda stupid, so of course I went for the safe strat, or the safe strat for cap skip, of course. Now, yeah, the pace is great again. That was good. Just snapping the switch from here and immediately die. If you trust it and you jump like around here, it should work. Just trust it and it works. There is a faster strat here, like you can actually break the cage with the barrel and immediately go here. it's kinda stupid. Save like 0.5. So yeah, I did my consistent setup. It worked. So here at least, if you're not careful, you can break the barrel against this. So it didn't happen, but I was too low, that was kind of my fault. So I hit this guy. It's not a big time loss because if you just fly here, you will hit the walls most of the time, and it's kind of the same, to be honest. Just here, the hitbox here is trash. This is the worst hitbox of the game. But if you actually go to the left, not the center of it, it's kinda safe. So yeah, we do this, hit the switch, and yeah, very nice snipe from the pirate. I don't know where it comes. Like, why would you shoot here? I'm literally here, and he shoots near here. This is a 300 IQ snipe from the pirate. And yeah, I was not ready for it. And he actually grabbed the net here to trigger a roll boost. This is another way to trigger a roll boost. If you hold strafe while holding a net and release it, like press jump now. Here I got a free roll boost, so that's why I go high, grab the net and land. Here I'm roll boosting. Oh, I showed it Gigik. Hopefully it worked, but yeah, as you can see here, I don't have the right to fix logo. And yeah, there is actually strats here. Maybe I can show it. Yeah, let's try if let's play the game. Let's see. I'm washed up. I guess I will still use this scene, okay. Going cave 3. It's a very stupid trick, and we skip the LUM on the left. But it kinda saves some time. Basically, what we want to do is grab. Okay, I missed the LUM, but we're supposed to grab that LUM, take that barrel, immediately take damage. And if you're fast enough, you will actually trigger an infinite barrel glitch. It's very precise. It would save. Maybe it saves like 6 seconds, but you skip one LUM, so it's actually only 3, 2 or 3. So of course I don't want to use it in runs, but I just want to show it maybe. Ah, well, I'm dead now. But yeah, I think you get the idea. Maybe. Did you get the idea? So yeah, we don't use any infinite barrel glitch any percent. Oh, I'm skipping the LUMs. Go, go, go. Yes. So that's what you want to have, and then you can actually clip through this, maybe? As you can see, it's a very stupid trick. Oh, let's go, and then you're supposed to end the level like this. I hope you understand why I don't want to use it in a run. Not junk at all, easy trick. But maybe we will have in the future to use this. It's actually cool that we could potentially use an IBG in any percent, but yeah, no thank you. Especially after EEC and Capo skip. Having a big rock killer like this to save 2 seconds, that's not a big decision to make, the best decision. And yeah, it saves 2 seconds, of course, if you get the first right clip against the portal, or otherwise you lose time, so yeah, very, very stupid. It's like a task strat, basically. And yeah, that was actually kinda stupid. I was too high, you have to be... Once you work to Icon Cave... No. That's why, especially in no reset runs like in Marathon, you have to be careful about your lump count or your cache count for all cages, because you can't go back. Well, I can still load warp, like I can still save, load my save file, and that will make me back to Bayou. I would have to do EEC again. So yeah, you can soft lock, exactly. If you didn't move your load warp, or if you did lose it. Yeah, so we grab the lump 3, we have to grab the green lump, of course, to respawn here. And here, I should rather go to the left. I went too high here, because we have to be careful about the ceiling, because otherwise, this is what can happen. Thank you, Talk9, for the illustration. You can actually hit the cage, but it's... Yeah, so I'm not sure... our position were pretty close, I suppose. It looks fun, yeah, but not when you have a good pace. Can we actually see through the shit? Yeah, position difference, so here and here. As you can see, well, he's slightly behind me. So yeah, he hit the wrong collision, and to be safe, just go left, don't go towards the ceiling, and you should be good. Yeah, that was good. So the goal of dying is to despawn the Tinsy, to not have the Tinsy dance. Now the portal is immediately activated. Here I like to jump above the barrel to be between it and the torch. So I immediately light it. And yeah, I go slightly to the left here, like I aim at this, and immediately to the right. That should give me a right line. But it's junk. This part is very junk. The hitboxes near the lumps, like this hitbox here, it's very, very junk. Yeah, that was good. And yeah, 2351 out of EEC. Yeah, I still got the lumps. That's the goal of going left then right. If you go immediately here, you don't get the lump, but if you go left then right, you get the lump. As usual, I look at my count to be sure. Like I should have 30. And yeah, 2351 out of EEC. During the run, I'm wondering if it's better than my previous pace, like from 5 days ago. Or now it's 1 week ago, but it was 5 days ago. And the answer is yes. So let's just do a quick pace check. So this was my second best pace ever. And I left EEC at 2355. But without cap with skip. Keep in mind that this pace is so crazy, doesn't have cap with skip, and it's 2355. And former world record 1 day earlier, the 2405. But yeah, you can see actually the time save of cap with skip. Because after many hills, like after water on ice and many hills, I'm exactly 20 seconds behind, as you can see. So this is compared to Torque's PB. And when we leave EEC, I'm 14 seconds ahead. But he got the death I showed you, which loses like 10 seconds. But yeah, my EEC segment was not that great. Probably could save still some time to it. I lost 2.3, but it was actually more than this because my gold is far from perfect. EEC is still the segment I can save the more time for my golds. And yeah, also one thing I will show you, like talking about this pace. Yeah, this pace, look at the split. Fairy Glade 754, 951, 1146. And when you compare it to Torque's pace, it's actually kind of fun. Fairy Glade 755, 754. Marshes 953, 951. Walk of Life 1146, 1146. Bayou 1506, 1507. Water on Ice 1751, 1753. Then EEC, he started to lose time. Like as I said, EEC was still very good for me. Lost time compared to base because no cap whiskey, but this is where it started to be ahead of Torque's PB. So yeah, just a fun fact about those paces, very, very close. And this one was like 20 seconds behind those two paces, but cap with skip, and then it became the best pace ever out of EEC. Au même moment. So of course, that's where the pressure started to be high. Started to feel the pressure. Especially possible skip is not that free. It's not the hardest skip of the run, of course, but you can easily fail it. It's, some precise timing still. And that was clutch moment number like 5. We have one clutch moment in Bayou, one clutch moment in Water on Ice for the axle skip, then the plum jump for Capway skip. Then we can call Capway skip a clutch moment as well, just the skip. And look at, so this is the wall collision. You have to go above this leaf here. It's not even 1 pixel above. Not even above. Yeah, this is as close as it could be. Yeah, clutch moment number 5. But then I have to be careful because since I'm not very high, I have to hover more than usual to be able to grab the lumps. Yeah, 40.1 is good. For me, a good precipice skip is 39 here. But 40.1, I take it for sure. In the rule of speedrun.com, it's stated that widescreen is disabled. No, I don't think it's banned. No, I think it's just widescreen being weird. But custom resolutions should be good. It's just because it's a widescreen mod is a mod, I think it's banned. Because I think widescreen is not a big resolution, like, you know, the screen being stretched. But it's actually a mod where you can see more of the screen. Like, it will be the same resolution, but you could see what's on the right and what's on the left here, so it's kind of an advantage. Kind of. So Precipice 2 should go well if you don't do any mistake. Just know your timings and it's fine. Stop saying it's junk, it's RNG, it's not junk or RNG, it's just get good, know your timings, and everything should be fine. It's just that people don't practice it and think it's free, and then they die and think it's junk. But it's junk, but you can be consistent at it, okay? Yeah, just keep here. It's nice to have it first try. Small time loss here. I'm supposed to grab this, so I had to do one more grab. So this movement was a time loss. And here I like to jump on the switch here, like to skip the switch, which is slightly faster, I think. But here I didn't really trust my position on this parrot, because the cycle was slightly different because of this mistake. So I played it safe. Like with this pace, since you can actually jump too far away and die, and it's kinda risky, kinda stupid, I played it safe. That was a good lump grab. This lump can be annoying. I still don't have a very precise visual cue for it. Usually if I jump to like right here, kinda towards it, like as you can see here, it comes, but sometimes it doesn't come. But yeah, that was good. No need to hover here. Yeah, 3 hover boost. You can actually make it in 2 or even 1. 1 is very risky, but 2 should be fine. It's just that at this moment, I'm starting to play safe. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm sure to land. I'm landing here, or I could have landed here. So it's just a small difference, but you will see that at some other moments I will play kinda safe like this. Like here, same. As you can see, I landed here. I could have landed earlier, but it's riskier if you race too early, you just die and your run is dead. So yeah. Just lost some frames to be kinda safer. Same here. Boom. This was even starting to be bad. As you see, I land here instead of here. So maybe I lost like 0.5 overall with those, not optimization, but opposite of optimization. And yes, same here. You can release it slightly earlier, like now. I waited like, yeah, not even 0.5, but it could be better. But that was kinda good. Here now I'm really spamming the hover boosts, as you can see. That's way I keep more height and it's easier to grab the lump so I can have a better line. Yeah, I'm slightly better than before, and that's one of the reasons why I actually golded this split, optimizing this. Here I'm spamming less because I have actually too much height now. I want to get hit like near this Ilolum. And this damage boost could have been better, but it's still good. So yeah, auto jumps here, except for the last platform. Have to stay awake for this one. And if your jump is good, you don't have to hover like I did. And now the pirate fight. So I have some visual cues now, it's kinda consistent for me, sometimes I fail it, but usually I get it right. So I keep this camera like this, and I actually try to see half of Rayman through the wall here, like this, kind of half or full body, like longing the wall here. Then I'm looking at this black dot, and this black dot, and I'm trying to get a straight line like this. Then here. And usually should get the first bomb. If he doesn't get the first bomb, I have to be careful because sometimes he will jump immediately and can kill me. So no, it's not... He actually gets hit, but he jumps immediately after, so he lands right like close to me, so I have to be careful. And then yeah, trying to have this trajectory like this. And when I see him like just in the border of the screen, it's good. He will get hit one more time. And sometimes he gets hit here, and I don't have to get hit to hit him even once. But otherwise, I just hit him once. It's not a... I don't even know if it's a time loss, because if I hit him like here and here, I can jump during the cutscene. Otherwise, I have to move during the cutscene, it's more annoying. So yeah, that was a very good precipice, so otherwise. There's a small movement mistake during the second part, and small optimizations to make. This is a solid gold. I feel like it was a 441, I think? Yeah, 441. Maybe sub 440 is possible. But that would be like a perfect speed, basically. Top of the world. We can skip this. Yeah, so... Easy. Here you just want to hold right and jump. And here we make the big boost, big jump here. And now the bullshit, the not clutch moment, like the opposite of clutch moment number like 3. I don't get it. Like this should work. As you can see here, I don't hold forward, I'm holding think, I'm still not hit. Maybe... Oh, this should work. Maybe this was just one frame too early. Like literally one frame. So Rayman was still moving, so the thing didn't work. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not thinking right now. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's it. I probably pressed think one frame too early, literally one frame, and so I didn't think, and I got hit. When you get hit, usually I like to trigger roll boost around here to start roll boosting all the way. But when you get hit, you don't want to trigger roll boost because you will get less invulnerability frames. So just want to walk to have enough invulnerability frames to not matter about the second shock. But then I actually triggered roll boost not when I was supposed to, and that's why the camera is annoying here. So that's another time loss. The hotkey is... shit, how do you say this in English? Comma? Point comma? So now I'm roll boosting, and you see why it's good in top of the world here, because you have to jump anyway. So 3 roll boost, 1 roll boost here, we jump off camera. Continue to roll boost. And it's kinda good, like I can full boosts all the way. Since I'm roll boosting, I don't really mind about like being fast here. I just want to trigger the cycle as fast as possible. So I'm landing here, and here the cycle should be triggered, but just to be sure, I go slightly more forward. I don't lose any time anyway, so why not? And yeah, continue to roll boost. And I was slightly too far to grab the barrel, but again, it doesn't matter, the cycle is triggered, so since I'm fast, I don't have to bother about the barrel guy. If you don't roll boost, you have to be fast to not get hit by him. But with roll boost, it's not a matter at all. And there is actually a strat you can do. It's kind of stupid. So you can grab this lump, actually continue forward, grab the lump on the top here, and go back to grab the barrel, go back and barely make the cycle. But the thing is, it's actually barely faster. I'm not even sure if it's actually faster than this, because you have to actually wait beforehand, otherwise barrel guy cycle here will be bad. So we have to wait before triggering the platform. Like we have to wait around here and then go. Otherwise the guy will see you. So it's a very stupid strat that saves a few, like maybe 0.5 overall. And yeah, in all of top of the world, this zone, the crates hitboxes are very bad. So you can easily mess up, grab one hitbox and you're dead. So yeah, stupid strat. So yeah, this is... I don't have a very precise visual cue. First here, I kinda wait, I don't go too early, because otherwise we can just explode the barrel for no reason. So just wait, yeah, slightly wait. I could go even earlier, but it's risky. And here I'm just looking at this line. When I'm past this line, I know I can immediately turn right and shoot. I'm shooting again after the barrel to have movement immediately. And then, yeah, this is kinda technical. Not sure if this is the fastest way, but I'm jumping as late as possible to the right here. Yeah, grabbing the web allows me to die immediately on the platform. And if you get good RNG on the first barrel guy, if you didn't get hit, you will have a gold fist here. Because here I have only one because I got hit, but if you have 2 because of good RNG, you will have a free roll boost, because if you spawn with the gold fist, for some reason, you get a free roll boost state. So here I have to trigger the roll boost. Again, roll boosting here is cool because you have to jump anyway, except here. Here it's actually annoying to roll boost because if you're too close to this, you will automatically grab it. As I said, the hitboxes, the collisions, are very, very bad. Rayman wants to grab every crate here, so I have to do this to not grab it. And that's why I kinda hover to get one more roll boost, because of the bad line kinda. And finally here you can trigger, like I'm losing my roll boost because I'm staying on the ground for too long. But what I actually tried to do is triggering the roll boost by pressing forward for 1 frame. If you stand still and press forward for 1 frame, you will get a free roll boost. And here I pressed it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was very bad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1 frame. And if you jump straight forward afterward, you will get a roll boost. And that way you get a roll boost here, and you can get fast enough and actually be here and dodge this. So this would be the optimal movement, but it's not that big. So yeah, I lost time mostly because of bad RNG, the no damage cancel animation, cancel, sorry. So usually I get better top of the world, but it's not too bad. And now we get to Rokanaba with first momentum keep. Always say it's not that big. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm way behind my summer best. Keep in mind that no speedrun is perfect, of course. And also that my goal was sub-hour. If my goal was sub-59, of course it would be big and every frame would matter. But for sub-hour, I would rather be safe. So that's why I say it's not that big, but of course, it's not that big, it's not that big, it's not that big. I lose 20-30 seconds through the run like this. We'll get there eventually, yes. And again, I'm feeling it here. I'm not sure what was the mistake. But here I'm supposed to jump here with the momentum, and here I lost my momentum, so it's not that big. But yeah, like 0.4, 0.5 lost, I would say. Backflipping, of course. And yeah, this is actually close, like a kinda hard movement. Have to jump early here, trigger the roll boost here. And do one roll boost, and then you can barely jump on this, and that was actually very close. I would not call it a clutch moment of the run, but still, the barrel was still kinda low when I jumped on it. I really hesitated to go for the backup, because if I know I'm too low, I will go for the purple lump backup. Just spam shoot towards the lump and grab it, but it's like 2 seconds slower. But here I was like, maybe. So yeah, I went for it and it worked. If I missed it, I could still went for the backup anyway. And here I still have my roll boost. So I jump here, and one last roll boost, and I lose it here. Yeah, of course, Dr. Otto. That's like the work of 2 years, so I know a lot of visual cues and things to optimize, and still it's not perfect, of course. Yeah, and here, so you can hit the cage already from here. You can get 2 shots. Yeah, I only got 1. Immediately got 1 here, and one safe hover for some reason, because you can actually, those platforms are kind of bad. If you land here you will die, so that's why I do like up one small hover here and one small hover. This one was useless actually, but it was to be sure and to turn around while jumping. It's kind of bad muscle memory actually. Here, yeah, I trigger the roll boost when I jump. Boom. Well, this is a bad swing actually. I jumped too late. I should have jumped like a few frames earlier to have a better momentum forward. Yeah, 3 roll boosts here. And we grab the famous goldfish. We have to skip for almost 25 minutes. I'm never sure what's the fastest way to grab those lumps, but this is actually kinda good. I compared it to Torque's run, and I don't really lose time, because Torque actually grabs the right lump first, the left, but so honestly it's kinda the same. And the freaking cage snipe. Oh, that was very bad. That was not even close. And I have no idea what I did here. So I'm bad at it, so I can explain my visual cues, but don't take them. They are bad. Torque is way better at this than me. I look at... yeah, I think first I jumped too early because I'm supposed to jump like slightly here. And here I already jumped. And then it's an angle thing, like to be holding up and right, and it's supposed to work, but yeah, it was just bad. At least like I show the backup. So yeah, the backup can't really see it now, but we can see the crack here, and then I aim up and left, and it should work. And I like to have different direction, like with my joystick. I have my joystick in slight directions like this to be kinda sure to have the cage. Sometimes I still miss it, but if you cover multiple angles like this, it should work. So not a big time loss to miss the snipe. Overall, 154 here, it's like a 6 seconds time loss compared to Torque, I think. Torque's gold. No, Koba! Wait. Go! It's here. We actually skipped it, so maybe you can watch it now. But I don't have the same overlay, so they are not on the screen. So yeah, 154 for the first map, it's actually a 6 seconds time loss compared to like Torque's gold, which is basically perfect. So it's like 2 or 3 seconds loss to the cage snipe, like 0.5 loss to the momentum. Then I don't know, Torque is just too good at rock and lava, the chair analysis. Auto-scroller, that's my analysis. So here, yeah, that's kind of good edge grab. You can actually grab even more here. Save a bit of time. Or boosting here, I don't like it because it's kind of weird, and especially this, if you're too fast, you will not shoot this thorn. So you have to be careful. Here it's kinda scary, but you can actually do a small jump and not get hit. Analysis. I did a small analysis for the part 2, like holding right and jump. The keyboard or controller better for playing Rayman 2. It's clean controller because of the angles, basically. Yeah. First with keyboard, for like an angle which is between, like, imagine an angle we have to go up but slightly right, not 45 degrees but like this. You would have to manipulate the camera to have the right angle. A good angle of this, for example, is here actually. So here I just have to hold the right angle, and I don't have any issue. Yeah, but spamming left is not exactly the same. But this is what you have to do when you can't manipulate the camera. Like Darnock is the best player with keyboard, and if you look at what he has to do, like see, he has to kinda manipulate the camera to have a good angle, which is kinda annoying. You can see in this his camera input display. Like look at cam R. You have to spam it so to have a good angle. So yeah, that's annoying. And you have some parts like precipice. And now we skip it, but when Darnok was playing, he was not skipping it. And those parts you can't manipulate the camera, so it's just bad. You have bad movement here, whatever you do. Like here, I think he's spamming. Yeah, his angle here. Look at here. He's working against the wall. He's not a good angle because with keyboard you can do otherwise. So yeah, controller is optimal, but you can get a very good time with keyboard. 106.05 without good skip, like big skip we are doing, you can probably get like a 101 with keyboard, or even better if you're good at it. So yeah, controller is better. Now we are here. So yeah, we jump on the flower to trigger it, of course, then we grab the lumps. It can be tricky to go back on the flower. One time in practice, I actually missed the flower, and I was able to make the gap here without the flower, like with a roll boost and a very precise jump. So if you can get back on the flower, don't panic and try to make the jump. Maybe it will work. But of course, it's better to have the flower and safely make it. And then we have to wait before, like this corner. Like we wait before the flower is making the turn, and when he's making the turn, we go for the slumps. If you're too fast, you can despawn the flower, which is very annoying, of course. Autoscroller. Well, people struggle with those jumps, but honestly, just wait, hold forward, and when the flower, as soon as the flower stops, you press jump. So as you can see, since I have some reaction time, so when I see the flower stopping, Rayman is already working. So I jump. This is good timing. This could be slightly better, I think. Like as I said, I'm playing safe now for this space. So same here. As you can see, I'm holding the direction, and boom, flower disappears. I'm jumping. For this one, I have a video cue. Yeah, no saving all the frame for this run. I'm spamming shoot here to hit this thorn as soon as possible. And I'm jumping when the thorn is coming back. Like when he goes whew, like this, I'm jumping. Poof. And that's when I know I should have a good momentum. Sometimes I don't have one, but for me it's the best timing. Again, I'm not the Rock and Lava master. If you want to see someone doing optimal strats, look at Torque. I think he's saving 8 seconds compared to my gold. So yeah, kinda crazy. But mostly in map 1 and 3. He's saving most of the time in map 1 and 3. So yeah, Rock and Lava 3, yeah, 8 seconds is a lot. But he's first thing is he's very consistent, where he had a perfect Rock and Lava. Well, I didn't get one, but for me a perfect Rock and Lava would be 20 or 21, I would say. And yeah, I'm losing pretty much all of this time to map 3 because there are different options you can do here. And first one is here actually. There are different ways to break this cage. And what I like to do, for me it's the safest and not too slow fast strat, I'm going slightly toward the fence, turn around and shoot here. I don't touch the camera turns by itself. And if I jump right after, like here, the cage breaks. Cage actually breaks because of the jump. If you don't jump fast enough, it will not break. It's kinda precise, but safer. Torque has another strat here. Please tell me you actually went for it in this run. Let's see how he does this. 514. He's crazy. Well, 15. It's barely said 15. Yeah, he walks more and do a small jump, I think. Yeah, so yeah, talks it. Yeah, I think I'm doing a small full jump while Torque is actually walking and doing a full jump, small jump. But no small jumps here, so even Torque doesn't optimize everything. Oh, he's actually faster than me here, actually. Here I'm doing it fast, but I'm never too sure. Like this thorn is very scary because it takes a while before you can actually hit it. So yeah, this is a fast strat. He shots here. He has a weird camera manip. Like this is his camera with second joystick, and barely land. And he can miss some lumps here, so he has to get them back. But here he's faster. This is another kind of camera manip. Like you have to get the platform out of the camera so it turns out of camera. What is this jump? He's jumping here, sure. Yeah, he's not even hovering. So of course that's very fast. That's mostly where he's saving time. And then this strat as well. Like this is so bad. Look at the camera, look at... I think you can understand why I don't go for this freaking strat. First, this, okay, nice camera. Then this, actually he messed up, okay? He's not supposed to grab here, he's supposed to grab the cage and immediately jump towards here, that's why it's faster. But here he messed up and that's so bullshit. Actually, yeah, okay, that's not too bad actually. Here I call bullshit. Yeah, but I think it's because the regrab animation, yeah, here that was very, very close though. Because of course we don't want to get hit here because of the gold fist. So kinda lucky here. So here are my safe strats but slow strats. So first, as you see, the camera didn't turn for me. So the platform is way off camera now, so I have to go for this. Honestly, I think for this part, first part of the map, I lost like 1 second overall. Yeah, it's inside it. And yeah, here I jump, so I have a good camera, hit the cage, hit turn back. And what I like to do now, recently, is I shoot here, so I kill some capways. Here I killed 1, I think, yeah. And here, against the wall here, so I kill 1 more. And I can even get, like, kill them all to this point. So it's less scary, so... Otherwise, like, recently I lost my goldfish because I was getting hit by the capways. And yeah, I like to roll boost here. I know Torque doesn't roll boost. But you have to jump, so it's kinda fast. Doesn't really matter here. And just skip the capways. Imagine if we could get the capway skip. And yeah, what I like to do is to roll boost here. Because here I'm spamming shoot. So I'm already aiming at the cage. And this is pretty much like, this line is pretty much the fastest, like the earliest you can jump. I'm jumping here, triggering the roll boost in the meantime. And by jumping, even a small jump, you actually have the cage kinda on screen. You can't see it, but it's considered on screen for the game, so it breaks. So it's kind of a free jump to trigger all boosts, and that's why I can get already here. Otherwise, I don't know. Let's see Torque's movement here. Let's see, he jump. Yeah, about the same timing, maybe even earlier. Torque really turns the camera to be sure to have. Yeah, he does one full jump, but maybe it's because he jumps earlier, but with my setup, you don't have to do one full jump. And he doesn't do one whole boost, so he should be behind the Tin C. Yeah, see? So small times loss here, I don't know, like 0.5. I know I say 0.5 a lot, but for me 0.5 is me. It's not a few frames, it's not 1 second, but it's in between. And yeah, that's a goal for me, spoiler. So still farm from perfect, as I said. Yeah, after this the only bonus level you have left in the run, but you don't have bonus level anyway. And yeah, here we just spam escape to put the load warp point as fast as possible. Here we have one free roll boost because of Gold Fist. Rock of Power, do we want to watch Rock of Power? Just get some good lines. You can potentially get some ledge boosts here. I think I got one here. But it's risky, you die if you fail it, so just be safe. Because if you spawn with one Gold Fist, like at the start of a map or after dying, you get a free roll boost. I don't know the reason, but it seems to happen. So yeah, that's why in top of the world we can get a free roll boost after respawning if we get good RNG. And we will also get free roll boosts at the start of Tomb, for example, and Iron Mountains. Here I'm triggering one roll boost because of I have to wait anyway, I have to jump, so it's free. I could actually continue, but as you can see, like I'm supposed to jump now to keep my roll boost. If I jump now with a good line, I can miss that lump. So I'd rather do only one roll boost. In Work of Power and Work of Life, your working speed is actually higher, so roll boosts are less worth it. So that's why it doesn't really matter if I just walk here. And yeah, same as usual, I just walk back here, 28 puff, immediately load. So yeah, 0.2 lost compared to gold was kinda perfect Work of Power. The first jump here can be annoying when you have to skip the cutscene. Sometimes, like, you see, it's actually precise to jump before falling. You have to have a good timing. Sometimes you just fall. And worst case scenario, you have the weird frame where you don't trigger your hover and you don't jump, and you can fall in the lava like this, which is kind of a shame for a death. But in Beneath, can skip some parts, I guess. The fastest movement is to hold strafe and be diagonal, kinda like the slides. But honestly, I did some tests like timings and you know, we have some mods where we can see our speed. And honestly, the difference is very, very small. It adds up during the level, of course, like we have 4 minutes, well, less than 4, but like 3 minutes of flying, so of course you want to have the maximum speed. But it's really minimum optimization. Okay, here it's not important, we one-shot the door with the gold fist. Yeah, here I'm pretty sure it's faster to land than jump. It's not a big difference. And yeah, as you can see, the lump here is not worth it because after a walk of power, the lumps are way less worth it. They are all fast. That's why we only load warp after 28 in walk of power. Trust me, I did the math multiple times. Here I can be annoying, especially since I'm already ahead, so the capways are actually triggered, so if I fail it right now, I will have to kill the capways. That's what happened in Torx Run, actually, I can show you. Revo music, so bad. He was kinda low here. And yeah, he was too... Well, he was ahead. He failed that shot. And capways are here, so now... It's very annoying, like you have to kill the capways, you can't really hit the wall here without killing the capways. Oh, he did it actually, but it was close. He had a good lump grab actually. My lump grab was slow here. Yeah, you see I was way too high. I can grab it like being lower here. It would have been slightly faster. And here I saw Torque now is landing then jumping. Exactly. I want to test something. So 150-26 here. I'm actually pressing hover kinda early, but we will see the difference. Okay, 17 here. 157.97. I already forgot the time. So let's say 158 here. So about 8 seconds. 7.8. Um, 156.27. So see, he lands then jumps. I already forgot. Uh, 17:204.33. Let's try to remember 204.33. 204.33. So 8 seconds hour. 8.1. Yeah, I'm slightly faster. Boom! Take that, Torque. As you can see, it's small. It looks very small, but 0.3 is 0.3. I'm not sure what's the exact time save for all boost. We need to watch Robin's video again. Hey, my lines were far from perfect, but again, I'm playing safe. You want to get hit, like here you can be very close to the collision here, but if you get hit you die and your run is dead, yay. Here I could have been slightly higher. So same here, I think, yeah, I had to release forward. You can almost make this without releasing forward. Same here, I was too low, so I had to release forward now. So some time loss here, but I'm playing safe. It was not the best as well. Like, you usually want to enter the room, because when you enter the room you don't get pushed by the wind anymore. So we want to rather be right here, but again playing safe. Grabbing the cages as fast as possible and going down. Like you can easily lose 2 or 3 seconds here by just not optimizing optimizing those cages. Boom, boom, that was actually good. And yeah, that lump, that's always scary, but you just have to trust the setup. As you see, I was actually scared because I was pressing the... When you see this becoming white, it means that I'm pressing the joystick because of the pressure during the moment. You will see during the skip called Jesus skip, for example. But yeah, just jump as late as possible here, hold right and jump, and don't hover, that's the point. You need to hover like when you're down as late as possible, and it should work. Yeah, without gold fish they are very annoying. And you have to be careful about those lumps as well. If you have a good line, like if you want to have a perfect line, go straight forward. You can have a bad surprise with like this lump. It doesn't come to you and your run is dead. Yay! If you miss that lump, technically the backup would be to take very slow lumps in Tomb. I would say it's at least a 30 seconds time loss. Because in Tomb you have 3 lumps that are not too bad. And otherwise they are way, way away from the route. So Fouch, no roll boost. Technically you can go faster without roll boost, as Payman would say. But I really like my consistency without it. And when you roll boost, you actually have to hover sometimes, not be too fast. You don't get full boost because you have to jump with the flames, it's not that fast. It's like frame optimizations, but really not that big. Maybe it saves like one full second during the fight. So here, I think I did one mistake, you will see. And I think my mistake is that I'm not too far like behind here. Yeah, the flower theme. The music is catching up, you have to be fast. And that's why, like, I'm looking at the lump, and when it goes past this, it should be fine. But as you can see, I didn't aim it, and I'm pretty sure the mistake is that I'm supposed to be more like here, and it should work. But recently I've been missing that lump, and I didn't see what went wrong in practice. That's my bad. So I lost some time here. But fortunately here I grabbed it, and I got the lump boost. Whee! That was basically my time loss compared to gold. That on maybe like the, you know, the big lump at the end of part 1, like this one, I think I lost maybe 0.5 here. And yeah, my movement was not perfect here, as I said. But still a very good level with this pace. Oh yeah, and I forgot to do the pace checks. I wanted to do this. So remember, at 18, in many hills, I had a 59:17 best possible time. Fast forward 10 minutes later, 59:19, but actually after precipice, 59:17. Fast forward 10 minutes later, 59:29:21. So yeah, kinda good middle game. Mid game, yeah, probably my best mid game ever with my best pace ever out of EC, I mean. And now, yeah, as I said, the tomb of the best paces. So we can do a. Like here, I enter tomb. This is my best no cap skip pace. 42.59, 42.53. So yeah, it was even faster during this run, like those levels. And yeah, this one died in Tomb. RIP. So that's why recently I was really practicing Tomb. The Tomb any percent IL, Tomb Hondo IL, and a lot of like any percent root IL. So this is where I get the free roll boost. That's very good. If you have a gold fist here, all of those steps are actually slightly faster with the roll boosts. So here I'm keeping the roll boost. Like in one jump, you can only shoot twice after jumping and keeping your roll boost. Like here, I can only, like, as you see, I'm pressing jump and shoot at the same frame. And then I have to immediately I turn around, press shoot one more time. When did I press it? Oh, here. So yeah, some frames later. Like 7 frames, 7 or 8 frames later, I turn around and shoot here. That way I'm keeping my roll boost while shooting twice. So it's kinda precise. The zombie chicken shouldn't matter here, but I got hit once. I'm killing him just in case. And here, yeah, so you have to go above. This is my visual cue, but I go like to the line here to load the switch. And this is the bullshit moment number 3. Like everything is perfect here. And boom, I got scammed. I was very pissed because in... yeah, I hope you're taking notes. There is an exam after this. As I said, all the previous days I was already practicing Tomb, and it never happened. Maybe it happened to me once or twice already, but in the previous week it didn't happen to me once, and I did this part a lot of time. And I think what happened is that I got kind of a wrong grab here. Like, as you can see, I'm supposed to grab here, usually. But Rayman decided to grab here, slightly ahead. And if you are too ahead, the switch spawns. Roll boost on flat ground said 3 frames. Yeah, only 3 frames, yeah. That's why on flat ground we don't roll boost too much. And yeah, I think that's what happened, but we can really see the shot like bouncing on the switch and not activating it. At least I didn't panic and I was able to dodge the spider. I don't kill her because if you shoot her, the pattern will be different. She can attack like immediately. So to me it's better to dodge it like I did. I did a big jump over it to dodge the attack. Yeah, this was kinda close. Actually, I lost the roll boost, but I don't care about the roll boost anymore. I want that switch and kill the gold fist. That's what matters. But I'm not sure how much time I lost, actually. Wait. Let's time from like here. Yeah, let's say 36 here. And 42. Yeah, I lost 6 seconds because of this. It could have been worse, of course. Yeah, trying to screw me up a lot, but we have some clutch moments. Like, we have 5 clutch moments for now. And number 6 is coming up soon. So as we said, on the flat ground, roll boost doesn't matter too much, so I'm working here, grabbing the lamb, and then roll boost. It's one roll boost, and then here it's worth it because we have to jump anyway. Here, I'll wait slightly before jumping. If you spam jump on this web, you will not make it to the top and lose time actually. And this roll boost is actually annoying because it's slightly like too far. Like I'm doing one full roll boost, jumping here, and as you can see, I'm not really grabbing the web at the top of my jump. Like it was very good what I did here, but it can be annoying to save time here. Of course, or karma. So roll boost. And this is one place where you can really see the difference between roll boosting and not roll boosting. Because if you roll boost, don't matter about the fish. You will dodge it anyway. And if you don't roll boost, we can see door knock. No, just need to not jump at the last possible frame and shoot register. Like see, he has to kill, he didn't kill it, so he has to kill it now, otherwise he would have gotten hit. So yeah, that's one place when you can really see the difference between roll boosting and not roll boosting. But yeah, important skip. So here you have to shoot only once, because otherwise you can kill the useful piranha next. So yeah, one shot here. And yeah, this is my visual cue. So basically, we can't really see it now. This. You see there is a white bone structure here, and I'm putting my shoe on it. I'm slightly too behind here, but I know it, so I can adapt my my timing. I think it's kinda good. Yeah, we can see the white here, so it's good. It's very 1 pixel, but it's good. So this is actually very annoying. This is one classic thing that can happen with switch tip. This jump is actually very precise, and you can easily just die because, as Koba said, your jump input doesn't register and you just die. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why switch skip is actually very precise. It's just that jump is actually very tight. And then if you do everything correctly, this is actually not too bad now. But that's clutch moment number 6. I didn't have enough height, so I had... But actually... This is very weird. It's just a weird collision. Actually, I should be able to jump to save it. But here I just got a weird roll. And I panicked and pressed camera, that's why the camera immediately turns. Like if you see my inputs here. Yeah, here. I pressed camera because panic. So boom. And yeah, somehow it worked. But that was very, very close. One more free roll boost. This one we don't keep it. It's actually not a very good line. I'm safe here because one day I actually just fell through here in the poison water, so now I try to be kinda safe and aim at this. I'm not sure, for example, what Dark is doing here. Oh, kinda the same here. Avoid this. I'm not sure, maybe like hovering here could be slightly faster. But since you roll boost, it's fast anyway. So yeah, this is a free roll boost. Maybe you can keep your roll boost by jumping here, shooting twice, and then roll it. It's kind of stupid, so let's just be consistent and shoot twice here. And yeah, going to the barrel here. We can skip here. Yeah, I don't have a precise visual cue, but when I'm around here, I jump. Oh no, the music is already in poison chip. I'm behind. And yeah, I'm in the corner here. This is not the fastest, I think. Fastest way of skipping the web. But yeah, I'm just ahead of the corner here of the barrel. And when this goes off screen, I jump. And with Goldfish you can one-shot the pirate, so you're safe. Yeah. It's actually kinda my bad here. I think if you walk more like in the corner here, it shouldn't happen. Like I was way too much centered here, so grabbed it. But if you work like this, it shouldn't grab. Yeah, stock. You can make it without hovering here. Just a safe hover. They explain how to do capoeira skip. What? Not really. I explained my visual cues, like I said, and just explain the different timings you need to get. But I can't really explain the timings other than get the timing. Here I'm looking at this. You can't really see it on the video. But yeah, this corner, when it goes off screen, that's where when I'm jumping. Triggering roll boost because why not? And yeah, now we are sleeping. But there is a strat I didn't went for. How much time did I lose? Let's see. To 46.22. So 6 seconds. I hope Torque you did it in your run, I guess. Six seconds for me. Did it safe? Okay. Yeah, but if I went for it, I would have done it safe as well. So that's why I like to do some comparison like this. It's better than doing a perfect strat and trying to compare it. 240.9. 240.9. It was kinda good. 246.4. So yeah, I lost 0.5. Honestly, I'm taking the 0.5 time loss. I'm consistent. I'm kinda consistent at it. Honestly, when I was doing IELs, I didn't lose a single IEL to this strat, but I failed it once in a run, and I didn't want it to happen now. Now we sleep, or kinda. Yeah, we have to jump for the first 3. Be careful because I lost 1 pace. Well, it was not a sub-hour pace, but it was a sub-101 pace. Because I moved too early here and I barely failed that freaking lamb. My fairy Glade gold. 637.91. Here we have the famous jump where I still don't know if it saves time actually. Yeah, let's try to time it with Torque as well. Like, will it really work? Oh. GG. New strat or just clean? I mean, I said my Glade good is not that perfect. Yeah, not even that clean. That's how I feel about my goal too. But when you run against it and you see that you lose, like I lost 12 seconds in this run compared to my goal, and I'm not even sure where. Here I'm looking at this when it's aligned with the corner I jump, slightly earlier even. And yeah, this is a very annoying strat. I lost some runs to it. So I practiced it a lot and now I'm more confident with it. But basically I'm not jumping too early to be sure that the camera will be good. If the camera kinda trolled me here, but I was prepared for it, so it doesn't matter. Also I have a one roll boost here, like a trigger roll boost here, so roll boosting here. Boom, jumping, bad camera, but it doesn't matter. Roll boosting here. That way I'm faster. I could have grabbed the barrel slightly here. So yeah, I'm looking at this, walking toward here. The main mistake I was doing, I was actually getting in practice, but not in runs, because in runs I was mostly focusing on that parrot to not get hit. But actually I need to focus on a Rayman and see what he looks like. He needs to look to the right like this. So now I'm really looking at Rayman, I'm looking at where I'm supposed to aim. And it's like this. I actually want to compare this against you, Torque. Start when he has the barrel, like here. 43, 403.9, 3.9. What is this freaking Revolution music, bro? Revo is so bad. 3.9, 7.4, 13.5. I don't know, it's less precise to put videos side by side, I guess. So I said 13.5, yes. 58.6. Thank you. Oh, that was kinda safe. You can probably aim at it earlier. And I forgot. Okay, let's say 12 here. 7.9. 11.9. 13.3. Fuck. Yeah, it's the same, but honestly I try to do this. And even though this is consistent. First, this was not consistent to me. Maybe I was not. Maybe I was too far here actually. And then actually the pirate is very close to you, and this is the part I really don't like with this strat. Like this is very close. Maybe okay, the strat is just to walk. Okay. It's fine. Did you lose some runs to it? I definitely lost some runs to this strat, so if it's better and slightly faster, I might go for it. It's another strat that can do it pretty much every category. Yeah. So free roll boost again because of roll fist. That was a good Clark, I think. Can do much better. So overall, I lost 6 seconds to the switch. Switch being trolling. 0.5 to the safe strat. Yeah, I would say 7 seconds overall. Yeah, that was not the strat. But actually, with my strat, if I miss one lump, I'm actually safe to grab it again. With your strat, you might be in trouble. Sub 5 might be barely possible. And yeah, one more free roll boost here. One more, we'll keep it afterward. Oh, some decent lump boost, actually. For a pace like this, I'm taking this lump boost for sure. And yeah, just skip. So I jump slightly too far to the left. And mostly my hover timing was bad, I think. Yeah, I want to show you things with this. The clutch is clutch, yes. Clutch moment number 7, the biggest clutch. So yeah, when I saw it, I was also actually I knew it was close. Usually when you do Jesus skip, like I don't know for you talk, but when I do the jump, my mind is just blank. I can't think of anything. Just my fingers just work by themselves, to be honest. The pressure is just too high. As I said, like when you see me pressing the joystick here, it means that the pressure is just too high for me. My hands are too tight. Like keeping the joystick pressed here. And yeah, afterward you can actually kinda relax, look at chat, and just pray for it to work. But here I already knew it was very close, I had to get the perfect trajectory. And yeah, I want to get a look back at this pace. So my former best pace ever with that capo skip. Because I lost this pace to Tomb, of course. But I was still ahead of PB, I'm losing 1 minute in Tomb. Then this is what happened. Bad mic for so there's no tone. So yeah, actually have better height here than what I did in my PB. And this is what happens. So yeah, that should have worked. And as you can see, I'm above, going through the wall, so I'm getting a small like boost kinda. And here you can see the foot barely clipping here, and then the crate says nope, nope. This is fun, but listen what I'd say afterward.
I could have saved it. My anger was bad.
think I saved after the skip. So I think I could have saved it.
Yeah. I feel like if I turn the camera slightly to the left...
I feel like if I turn the camera slightly to the left. Fast forward 5 days later. To the left, I mean towards this direction, like this. So pressing camera right, kinda. Well, you will see what I mean. So yeah, now we can go frame by frame to see that this is not supposed to work. I'm really too low. Like I'm even lower than previous pace. Like this is supposed to be dead. Here I enter the wall here, so I'm getting the slight boost forward. You can see the shadow here, and this is where it's getting interesting. Getting close, getting close, getting close. And here I'm starting to press. Camera right or left, as you want. And turn, I 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 turn. You can see kinda the foot clipping as well, but less in the crate. Yeah, it might be collision RNG, but does it actually exist, collision RNG? So for me, it might be camera, because I'm actually lower than my previous pace, and look at this. I'm actually going slightly down here. And boom. I think I can stop the stream on this frame. This frame summarizes how clutch that was. Holy shit. There is one ledge that if you go below it, it will teleport you above it and yeah, maybe it's kind of the same thing. It's collision junk, but I really feel like turning the camera gave me a better line. I landed more on this, which is more lenient than this. But yeah, it was that precise. Boom! I removed the death trigger, yeah. Oh, that was a safe... yeah, I could have landed earlier. Whatever. Yeah, we are in the hot air balloon, the Montgolfier. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I missed it. Wall boosting here is not important. I once did some like rough timing on stream, and it appeared to be slightly faster, but honestly it's just crate RNG being weird. Nobody really understands how crates work, so just have to pray for... And that was kind of bad. Like I got a good crate, but if you're fast enough, 3 frames are not important. 3 by 3, because it's 3 almost. Yeah, I didn't jump early enough, so the crate turned and I had to grab the ledge. Like you can actually land here without grabbing. So a bit of time loss here. That jump could have been better as well. Here I had to wait because the camera was kind of weird to me, so I stopped. I made sure to have the right angle, because this can be a run killer. This jump, if you're not careful, you can die here. So yeah, I made sure to jump at the right position, grab the crate. And again, this is just crate RNG again, so it doesn't really matter to lose time. Yeah, I think it's tied to the chicken, but when you are inside, is it still tied to the chicken? And it was a good jump here. Yeah, I died in water on ice, exactly. The weird shell, actually, not that weird, just the sound, I was not used to it, but when you don't have the sound, it's fine. Already one roll boost, I have to roll boost anyway. And yeah, as I said, the run has some clutch moments and some, not clutch, but some close moments that didn't make it. Some bullshit moments, and that's one bullshit moment. I'm literally on it. Like, if I jumped there, I would have made it. And the slope just said, nope, go back, you're not allowed here. Hello, Skelet. Yep, we have scientists today. Yeah, the shell not being weird is actually weird, so... Auto analysis, can do a bit of it, but not too much. And yeah, now this was actually clutch. It was slightly higher than the previous one, so it makes sense that I made it. But honestly, the two Lambos were almost the same. The first one didn't make it by so small, and second one made it by so small. Kinda karma here. Yeah, Hover was late on both attempts. Like Hover and the Lambus as well. Like, as you can see, I can... It was not that bad, but I can jump earlier. And yeah, I waited too long here. Would have made it with a better Hover. And second attempt, the Lambus was even worse, but Hover was better. Like, woo, that's bad. Some hover boost here, not too much of course. Avoiding the soft lock. I think if you are even more here, you avoid this animation, this annoying ledge grab. Like, you really have to aim rather here to avoid it. I was still too close here, but again I was playing it safe. Yeah, let's do some bot analysis, but very quick. I know in my IL, which is probably the best boot, it's barely sub 55 from the first frame to the last frame of the boot. So yeah, let's say this is first frame, 259 basically. $259. 654.5, so I lost about 0.5 to this boost, to this boat compared to my IL, or rather 1 full second I would say. I think my IL is a 54.5. So yeah, but really doesn't matter because it was a very bad boat. Well, it kinda matters because if you don't try to get a good line, you will rather get a 1 minute. 4 minutes, not 3.55. Yeah, when I said 55, it was actually 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Yeah, I wanted to show... We can time it if you want. Like at the start, I started to get hit. Like here, here. And then here, like, what the fuck, stop getting hit, please. So I played the rest very, very safely, and at the end it doesn't make a big difference. So let's see, but I'm pretty sure you do good lines as well. It's just if you really don't matter and just play casually without trying to get a good line, you lose a few seconds. Come on. 52.1. .1. Yeah, 47.2, so... See, it was actually faster than my PB and... like 0.6 slower than my IL, something like this. So yeah, if you have a decent line, it doesn't make any difference. So yeah, let's keep the boat otherwise. So yeah, I lost, well, I tagged it earlier. I lost 10 seconds to branch skip. Like exactly 10 seconds, I can show you. It's actually fun to show it like this. Like, I'm here, and 10 seconds later, I'm here. It's basically the same. Boom, boom. So, like 9.8 seconds, 10 seconds. And then the slides. So the slides were far from perfect. I lost 2 seconds to map 1 and 2 seconds to map 2. Let's still take a look at them. One of the best parts of the run after all. This is a good start. Yeah, overall that's good. It could be slightly faster, but it's kinda good. And I'm starting to lose a lot of time, like here, here, and here. This is just some small jumps. Can get very better jumps like this. That's why it's only 32.49, it means that I lost at least 2 seconds. And yeah, that was also a very bad start, like I hit the fence here. I was actually scared, really scared here. Because when it starts to go wrong, it can start to be very wrong. And as you can see, I didn't trust that jump. I really played it safe afterward because my momentum is not what it used to be, of course. So here, yeah, here you can see I'm pressing down to land, to be sure to land here. Then I land here, so my... Is holding big jumps better? What do you mean? Holding? And here same, I'm pressing down to be sure to land here, and then jump. Which is kinda scary because if you hit this, you die. So this was actually close. Not too close, the hitbox is not that big, but yeah, it's not pixel perfect, but I'm actually close to this, and if I hit this, I just, boom, fall to death. He's doing big jumps, it depends where, but yeah, usually, since big jumps you have the momentum, if you have the big momentum, it's better to do big jumps. It's hard to explain because it's rather a feel you have to get. But if you have a good momentum, yeah, it's better to do big jumps. So I guess, again, slide science is the hardest thing in Rayman 2, optimizing slides. Can I pause the video at... Okay. Really challenge here. Fuck. Do we have actually... No, it's good. Sorry, Koba. Yeah, in a big straight line maybe. It depends, and honestly depends afterward where those jumps will bring you. If you can be fast afterward. So to optimize slides, my best tip is just do slides over and over again and see what works best. Honestly, when Payman sees my slides, he says like, "Whoa, this is so bad." So I can still save maybe 1 or 2 seconds to the slides. And yeah, I saw you asking this during the run tour, but you can do a hole-in-one here with a good jump. You need a good momentum, but it can be kind of scary because if you have big momentum but not on the right direction, you die. So usually I play it safe and land here then here. So here I lost time because I didn't land here then here, but went too far basically. So yeah, 113 slides, it means that I lost 4 seconds, 2 to the first map and 2 to the second map. But as I said in the video, I'm taking it. I didn't die, that's all that matters. Except when Thor comes back and beat me by 4 seconds, of course. But... And yeah, in this fight, this is a very unfortunate time loss. Because bro, it's not that much, it's like a 4-5 seconds time loss. But when you are able to keep your freaking gold fist through all of this, to fail this. But yeah, it happens, and I continued, did the strat. Yeah, report cycle. But except, especially since if you hit him twice, like you do the damage with the gold fist, and you speed him up for the last cycle, for the next cycle. So yeah, I think this is a 5 seconds time loss overall. But I got good RNG afterward. Oh, that was not that great. But yeah, now I'm turning, I don't hold strafe actually, I just turn with the sound of it. So I can hit him immediately. Except for the last one. Well, I'm doing it for the last one, but I'm doing it safe because if I'm too fast I will die. So dying, like skipping the is slightly faster, but I'm still doing it for strike points. But yeah, I should have reset for the sub 59, I agree. Oh, good music! We are synced with the music. And yeah, as usual here I turn my shell to hit the switch with my foot, like the shell foot. And that's my visual cue to be sure it works. Don't have a lot of things to say here. Just get good lines, try to be... take some... continue here, you know the strat here, just... woo! With the wheel, just joystick. And it works. And yeah, after... yeah, I just spam. So you can see that if you hold down on spam accept, you can save, because I actually saved here. This is a weird frame perfect, like... Oh no, never mind. Yeah, see, yes. Have one frame of... Do you want to save? Yes. Game have been saved. Do you want to save? No. Just because of it. So yeah, kinda fun, but not fun when you do it in early game when you're not supposed to save. Thank you, Grassling, for the follow. Here... I'm waiting for the second bomb to spawn. And when it spawns, I'm immediately turning and start shooting. And that will work. So we have 2 animation skips you can do. Well, you can do it at 2 moments, but you can only do it once, sorry. So I tried to do it at both moments, but it's actually faster to do it second time. It's 0.5 faster. But yeah, my visual cue is to stay here. As you can see, he immediately shoots. He doesn't walk back, so it saves like 1 second here. And if I did it like the second time, would have saved. For the second time, my visual cue is to be rather here. But since I knew it would be possible after the first time, I didn't care. I just started roll boosting. Because why not? And yeah, second bomb, we turn around and shoot. So technically 0.5 loss, but still very good. Second try RNG, so we can time this for fun, but it should be exactly 3 seconds. Like for 40.24, 43.39. Yeah, it's my death was not perfect, so yeah, it's exactly 3 seconds if you die fast enough. At least it shows that there is a RNG factor here. Even if you don't know the run, you can guess that bad things can happen here. But yeah, as Torque said, I could have done it. Sixth try would have been close, but still it. Oh, Holos RNG. You don't know the tragic Holos RNG. So if you don't know Holos, he's a guy who like grinded all masks for almost 2 years, and he got one very good run, and this is what happened in the end. Yeah, he grinded with the lights exactly. 1. That's not very fast, Death. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Ooh. Yep. And then some fucker goes to the category and beat him by 5 seconds while getting good RNG. How long does it take? I'm not sure, but it's like I would say 8 or 9 seconds. So yeah, it's still faster, worth it to go for another one. Like if I really wanted to be safe, it would have been a strat, like to be sure to have the sub hour. Would have been okay, I don't have good RNG, I can go to the other one. The good thing is that you can actually hear if you got good RNG or not. It's kinda tough to hear, but yeah, if you're used to it, you can hear if you got good RNG or not, and immediately go to the other tunnel, I guess. Yeah, you never expect to get that unlucky exactly. It's just the odds. And that was a decent fight, I think. Not the fastest. Our Revo music is back, sorry. Back to stream quality now. Yeah, that was fast. So I said 3 seconds lost to bad RNG, 0.5 lost to bad movement for the first phase. So yeah, 1.4 lost to the overall fight. Thank you for the GG. So yeah, as you saw, honestly, this is a very good one. Oh, I forgot to do the pace check again. So for people who didn't come here, like were not here again, I 18 minutes of run after the biggest time loss of the run, water on ice. I had a 59.17 BPT. 10 minutes later, I had a 59.17 BPT. 10 minutes later, I had 59.21. Ah, too bad. And 10 minutes later, 59.21. This definitely was way more the power of pausing.